What it is, live posse, man. Just got out that gym. I still got the workout grooves on. Man, I'm scrolling down the boxing schedule, man. And I still don't know why. I gotta do some research, and maybe y'all can let me know on why my dude Africa. Y'all who don't know who that is, Richardson Hitchens, man, 140. Why him and Montana Love didn't come to fruition, why they wasn't on that Detroit card with Alicia Baumgartner. They was the co-main event. They didn't happen. I don't know why. But I thought we were gonna see something like this. So maybe y'all know. I gotta do some research on why it ain't happening. But I can see it obviously wasn't my dude Africa because he's fighting somebody else, and it's Jose Zepeda. Now, no disrespect to Jose Zepeda, but I'm watching Richardson Hitchens. I want him to get the just due. He going through. I understand it. They taking him through the test or whatever. And Jose Zepeda, former champion or whatever. He didn't look too bad against Regis Prograis. Like I say, I don't. Regis Prograis, he nice in his own way, but it's really his punching power that, you know what I'm saying, that right with the left hand that everybody's infatuated with. But really, if you look at him for skill for skill, like, he ain't all that. His feet everywhere or whatever, but he got good head movement. I give him that. But I'll break that down if Devin Haney get announced. But anyways, he coming off of that loss. I guess it's a cool fight. It's a name for my dude Africa, but I don't know, man. It's time for him. I feel like him and my man Kenneth Sims Jr. or whatever. I feel like they like the dark horses of 140. When you talk about 140, man, all you hear is you hear about the champs, but you heard more about Devin Haney too, and he ain't even had a fight in 140. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about the Kenneth Sims Jr., which is I think he's the mandatory. He's supposed to be fighting I think Rolly or something. I think Rolly or Regis or somebody. He's supposed to be fighting for one of those belts because he won that the title eliminator. And they talking about Rolly and Ryan Garcia, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I get the money, I get the business side of it, but the boxing fan to me is like, come on, what about these dudes? These dudes don't get them smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Richardson Hitchens in that picture, man. Like, I want to see he's that nice ass talent that people just either don't really know or they don't really, you know what I'm saying, think about too much, man. Like, his last fight, dang, I forgot the dude's name. Was it Bowser? Masterful performance, man. Masterful performance, man. Dominating performance. And when him and Montana Love was, I liked it because they were like, they had this little ongoing feud, whatever, and they was finally gonna bring it to the ring like men. And for some reason it got canceled, but I can obviously see it wasn't my dude Africa. There had to be something going on with Montana Love. I don't know. Maybe y'all can enlighten me. I'm gonna do my little research. But anyways, man, I'm mad that they ain't bring that fight back. That would have been a nice fight. That would have been, like, I think a better look for both guys. You know, a better look for both. But yeah, man, I'm kind of tired of, you know what I'm saying, the dudes that ain't getting the recognition, man, in these weight classes. That's getting, you know what I'm saying, swept over, getting looked past, man, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they keep getting these former names. It's cool to build up, but sometimes it's like, man, he need to be in that conversation. You know, like, He needs to be in the title eliminator or something with you know what I'm saying, with some dogs. Put him in there with some. You could make him and Kenneth Sims go at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Jose Zepeda, I think he's going to do the same thing to Jose Zepeda that he did to Bowser. I think it's gonna be a master class, bro. I think the little success that Jose Zepeda had against Regis Prograis, it's gonna look way different. It's gonna look like he don't even belong in the ring with Richardson Hitchens. You know, I'd like to see Richardson Hitchens go against Regis Prograis. Like I say, I don't believe Regis Prograis is the one. He nice, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, you a boxer, so I'm not gonna diminish your talent, man. You a champ for a reason. But when it's being a boxing fan and seeing other talent, man, you know, like, nah. Man, I just want my dude Africa to give it a shot, man. But it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I think they gonna treat him, as long as he putting on dominating performances, they gonna treat him just how they treating Shakur right now. And I said that before, man. Go back to my videos. I said after the dominating performance, I knew Shakur wasn't fit. He thought he was going to get Devin and Javante right after his fight with Yoshino. I knew that wasn't finna happen. I knew it wasn't finna happen. It was just gonna be on how he looked. Then he put on a master class. And then I said after that, be you ready for him to get treated like how Pretty Boy Floyd, not Money Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd. He's going to get treated just like that. People was calling me crazy. Oh, you disrespecting Shakur. Like, you should have more hope for him. I don't need no hope when I know what's going to happen. I don't need no hope. It ain't that I'm down in his career, like just trying to discourage his career. It's what's going to happen, and look what happened. Look what happened. He can't get a fight to save his life. They talking about him and Frank Martin, and hey, I don't know. I don't think. Frank Martin, that dude. I don't believe he's scared, but I believe. I don't see it happening. I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked if it happens. I'll be happy if it happens. But come on, man. You put on that type of dominating performance, man. Please. Ain't nobody finna try to fight you. Say if Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence didn't have like all the belts on the line, or they wasn't these big names yet, or whatever. They was just like some nice names, but they wasn't these big stars that they are now. After that performance that Terrence Crawford put on, they would treat him the same. They would treat him the same way. Everybody don't mind fighting him now because he that dude right now. He the dude. Everybody want a piece of him. He that dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the performance you put on tonight. You that dude. You bringing that money in now. They hop in there with you. See, Shakur ain't bringing that money in. So they ain't finna just jump in there getting beat up for nothing. That's what's been happening. This not the 60s and the 70s and the 80s no more, man. Not even the 90s, man. It's not. They not. No, it's not. You a low risk. You're a high risk, low reward. You're not finna get that smoke until somebody just dare to be great. Like Diego Corrales said, man, bump that. I'm finna fight Pretty Boy Floyd. Everybody ducking him. I'm finna fight him. It's just gonna take that time. It's just gonna take time where, alright, somebody with a name gonna step up. But you're gonna get a Pretty Boy Floyd, a Shakur, they gonna show their ass again. And you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be this ongoing process until boom, you get a Money Mayweather. Boom, you get Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Now he the dude. He bringing the money in. Now everybody want to fight him. You know, it's just gonna take time. It is what it is, and I feel like that's what Richard Hitchens is going to go through when he fires Jose Zepeda, and if he puts on, I can't say he will, but going for talent, going from what I see, I feel like he's going to put on another dominating performance, and he's going to be shoved to the side again. He's a high risk, low reward. It's gonna have to be somebody there to be great. Even if he's a mandatory to a bit, I don't believe. You know, it's now people getting fighters getting they getting around they mandatories. That's all. It's up to them if they want to satisfy their mandatory or not. And the sanctioning bodies are letting them do what they want to do for real. So, yeah, man, I just feel like, man, Richardson is a dark horse at 140. He's not talked about enough. Maybe it's the fights, but I want to put my live policy, and y'all can put other people on notice about Africa, man. It ain't just Devin Haney ain't even had a fight in there. Devin Haney, man, a cat. He ain't had a fight in there. Ryan Garcia ain't that dude in 140 right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Regis Prograde. It ain't just Sabril Matisse. Oh, I forgot the other champion name. It ain't just him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? It ain't though. It's just the champion. Them ain't them the champions, and Devin Haney and Ron Garcia. They don't make up 140. It's Kenneth Sims Jr. It's Richardson Hitchens. It's Anthony Bow. It's Anthony it ain't just Tiafimo. You know what I'm saying? The dude Anthony something who Tiafimo ducking. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes are in 142 and got just enough talent, or not even if not better talent than your champions that are in 140, man. Like, I want to put people on notice about that, man. It's time for if we talking boxing coming back, you know what I'm saying? All these big fights happening. All right, let's go. Let's give the dudes with their the high risk, low rewards. Let's get those dudes a shot then. Since we going back to how it was, you know. Till then, it's just all talk, man. Everybody protecting their investments. But be on the lookout for Richardson Hitchens versus Jose Zepeda. I think in September, like 23rd or some shit like that. Like, get ready for that. Keep your eye out on my dude Africa, man. They call him Africa. I think he's from Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, keep an eye on him. I know some of y'all live posse, some hardcore fans like me, so I know some of y'all know him, but the casuals who tend to come in, or, you know, maybe they could see talent. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch him and see what he do. He fight on DAZN, so if you get the DAZN app, go ahead. If you got the DAZN app, if you don't get that, and, you know, see what my man's talking about in September, man. See what he talking about. Ryan Anthony, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, check out my shows if you're into working out, if you 15 seconds so you can get all the way through, I appreciate it. But if you're part of this live posse, you always all love. Ryan Anthony, I'm on.